where um, someone as old as 15 or 18 or 16 would without a job would just be bringing in lots of money for the family, but parents would never question where it's coming from. All that they're interested is let us have a share from it, and once how to call it. As long as me is there is a carry amongst a problem, yeah, definitely get why. Fan la halis bobu de joge na am na ko si yon bu ba si yon bu jup and all that also. Teachers also have a very important role in all this because as they or they normally say they are second mothers and fathers because once we leave home, we spend most of the day with them. At times, we spend most time with our teachers than we do with with our parents at home. So teachers also should set very good examples and also should help us be better persons. Let them not let them how to call it engage in some critical discussions with us, discussion that would force us to think, discussions that would make us realize that we are lacking in some places and also we are also doing good in some places. That not just like okay, try to be nice to the person or try to have jovial relationships with your students just so they could like you or be or to brand you as the best teacher or the coolest teacher in the school, but try as much as possible to leave a very valuable and positive imprint in their lives. Thank you.
I guess the show is about to end, though. I don't want it to end because we are discussing something very interesting here. Yeah. So, do you have any last words to give?
My last words would be like in regards to what Hadi clearly stated that when it comes to the nursing field, I believe that in such perspective, like you would see somebody graduating from, let's say, high school with 0 credits or 1 credit, and then get enrolled in a nursing school, which is like quite alarming in our health facilities. So I believe that we should, there should be like a raise of eyebrows in that. So the government should definitely facilitate in such, at least so that we can find out that whether the schools have proper license to operate in this country, and also like the proper grade should be that is required in order to enroll such students in those particular schools. As Paul clearly stated, so in regards to the support to be provided by parents and also teachers, it is very vital. So I believe that in the role of such as Paul himself is a very close friend of mine, as he stated earlier on. So normally he embarks on particular summer camps, which provide like career counseling and also career guidance to students such as in the early ages of, I believe, 11, 10, and also in grade 10, grade 6, 5, and also, which is very important. I believe that we should start from the grassroots. The counseling mechanism should be initiated in the grassroots level because the kids are our future generation. So I believe that that should be initiated in the grassroots level and also a point of focus in the Gambia. So we should mainly focus on the IT sector and also in the agricultural sector itself and also in energy reproduction, because those are the main backgrounds that we need, and also in the fields of like constructions and other vital tertiary institutions that we have in the Gambia. We should definitely focus on that because at the end of the day, they will become a vital background that will help us in initiating or increasing our economy as a country, because I believe that Gambia is a very small country, and by right we shouldn't be one of the poorest countries in the region due to the size of the nature. Because when you look at the Gambia in the world map, I believe that you would not, it's not even visible. So at the end of the day, Gambia shouldn't be up to these standards. I believe that we should raise the standards and provide the necessary mechanisms such as accountability, transparency in our government, and also mainly, I believe government should really invest in the education systems and also, observe and evaluate on the perfect mechanism so that it will aid in the development process in all of the students in at large. So I believe that. Yeah. And also, my last advice I will give to students is follow your path. Do not let anybody dictate what you are supposed to do or any career path that you have to do. Don't let it be imposed on you, but rather do what is favorable to you and what you love to do. At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it's just going to be only you. Your parents at a certain point, they wouldn't be there for you. So you will be the only one there for you. You will be the man of the house or the woman of the house at the end of the day. You will be a breadwinner of your family. So just engage in what you are supposed to do. And also, when it comes to the job aspects, try to engage in internships and also on or engage in certain community works. So it can help you to be like to be exposed in certain activities that you never knew about, or you might even go to develop certain likings in certain aspects of any job out there. So at the end of the day, and also when you are choosing a career path or a job, do not focus on the career, do not focus on the salary. So I believe that this is something that is mostly like mostly Gambians focus on the salary, but rather the most important thing is the working condition. We should not only focus on the salary itself because this job is paying 12,000, 10,000, 20,000, but we tend to neglect the working condition. So which is like we need to pay quite good attention to that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I mean, that is a lot to take home. And then to the viewers and listeners out there, I'm sure they are getting a lot of things from all of you here. So, Hadi, any last words?
Yeah, so my last words would be like I'll advise students generally to go into technical fields. I might take a very good example of myself. I'm a third year university student and I'm also a painter. I have been working as a painter for roughly 3 years, and I think it's very helpful too. It's very, very helpful. Now I could say like painting is time and education is just part time. Then before I will be a qualified procurement officer, I'm already a qualified painter. So I think we should go into technical fields a lot. And the other basic thing is that I would advise students to be consistent. Consistent and hard work really pay off. Giving up is not an option for us. We should push ourselves. We should push ourselves more than we can do. And then I hope, inshallah, with the help of Allah, like we will have a productive life and so forth and so forth. I thank you all. And I would like to thank my grandma, my parents, and all the viewers out there. Yes, thank you very much, Ajiramu, for this platform, and I think it also helped me to share my view as a person to the general. And I think there are a lot of people who have this mindset too, but they were not given the opportunity, like I am given today, to express ourselves. So I would like to say thank you to you and to everyone coordinating this program.
Yeah, I'm indeed honored to actually host this event. Like, this is my first time hosting an event. It's not easy like that there. Any last words?
My last words would be to everyone out there, in everything that you do, make sure that you are committed to it. You've also built dedication, passion, and also you persevere to achieve whatsoever goals you've set in place in that thing that you're doing. And that's how you excel. That's how that's how you, how to call it, you achieve success. You achieve success in your doings, and that's how you become a better person. because life without commitment and dedication is less meaningful. I wouldn't want to use the word meaningless, but let's just say less meaningful. And also, I'm I would also, part of my last words would be a little bit of a disagreement with my colleagues here, but with regards to the nursing field, during and guide Hala, you have raised very stressing, how to call it, very stressing issues related to the field, but also one thing we should take note of is that those students do also go through trainings and all that. And I think the question is, the question we should ask is, do they have the required capacity and the required resources and materials and expertise or knowledge after their trainings to go into the field? And if those institutions are releasing them, or if other institutions are incorporating them into their sectors without proper training, or without proper expertise, or without fulfilling all the required materials in the training, then that's a very red flag in there. So to all those people, I think they could also be the ones to shift the narrative, because even I at times I do joke with my friends and tell them that man dama ñëw sa lopitaan to them sir. Because yeah, I have some very playful friends, and some of them are in the medical field, some of them are in the nursing field, and I just tell them that I won't let you touch my body. But in certain instances, they're the ones who would perform first aid when I'm in bad condition. They are the first responders. But also, as Hari and Edu has rightly said, we should also examine the how to call it, the models in those in those institutions. Not just the models, but also those institutions should also track the progress of their students and see whether they are engaging in good practices, and also whether they are executing all that they've been taught. And that doesn't only stop at them. Also, I think all of us here also should also be monitored, and also should be very well examined, and to how to call it, to make sure that we are all on track, and also that once we graduate from uni, we do not also how to call it, we do not also be carryovers, but experts in our various field. And I would say congrats to Hadi. I was talking about vocations and being skill oriented, not knowing that there was a painter amongst our midst who's also joining us in the same struggle that we are in at uni. We all know, especially that route to Faraba, it's very stressful. Not talking of the lecture hours and all that. So a big thumbs up to you. I came here with nothing, but I was expecting that I would live with. I knew that I would live with something greater, but today I knew that I wouldn't live here as I came. But why? Because I've learned new things, I've met new people, and also I've been how to call it, had the content I've been inspired and motivated to continue to do more, go the extra mile. And I also paint my room, and I think I will also start. I would also start how to call it, polishing myself more on it. I think you might want to help me on that, so that in the near future, I would start charging Edo and Rohi and everyone in this room for their paintings and all that. Thank you.
For me, you do it for free. You must.
And also a very big thanks to the organizers and to you, Rohi, for giving us this platform. It's also a first-time thing for most of us here, and we are very thankful and appreciative for that. And I wish us all the best in life, and I hope that these discussions won't stay here or won't end here, rather, and we hope for more of these also.
Hopefully, you'll have more of these. I guess a lot has been said, and then we call it a day.